too. So sometimes I can make mistakes because I may half hear things or may, not heard the full sentiments, if that makes sense sometimes. Because I'm on calls and,
Yeah, I mean,
responding
yeah,
to emails and things like
hear
that.
me out. I hear you out, and we can work this out. But do y'all realize that y'all make it worse for the host? Because me and Bryson, which y'all know, Bryson and I were cool, super cool. Hence that day I came up to steer him and keep him in the middle of the road, right? And so when all of that, took place, and rightfully so, he's supposed to, because I'm that way. When I hire people, I tell my clients, yes, the client is always right, but if I find out you're wrong, because I love my employees, you would never do business with me. F you from that point. Don't give them a hard time. They're here, you know what I mean? So he was trying to take up for his, employees, so to speak. I know y'all are not paid. But what I want everybody to is too many drama coming around this mod host thing. If these people tell you to drop someone, then they should be dropped. But if they haven't, you got to let them rock out, especially on a panel like Bryson's that's like erratic. He ain't never trying to save his page. You understand? So muting and dropping should really be his decision, because again, he let people rock out, he rock out and do what he want to do on his platform. So to me, it looked retaliatory. I'm just gonna be real with it. It looked like he was like, bitch, I got you. You over here now, I got you. And then it bled over. You kind of went scot-free. I said my 1-2 thing about you, you basically didn't really pay much attention to it. But at the end of the day, me and Bryson had bad words. What the fuck? What you want?
Nothing. I just came to say, shit, I ain't even a mod no more. I lost my damn privileges because I was abusing them.
You be fired. Hey, Diamond Girl, you be fired too?
Yeah, Asia should have been fired though. But I got fired too. So it's all good now.
So is both of y'all going to the unemployment office together? Like, what is it?
No, I got a job.
No, you got Sprint. That's not your job.
No, I still got a job.
Who you modding for?
I was always the co-host. See, they just the mods, and they.
Not Wendy Williams said go. Okay. So,
but yeah, Asia been besides herself.
Asia, what is okay? So who you got left, Asia, that you mod for? For real, Asia.
I have over 60 mod baddies. I couldn't even name them.
God dang, girl, what you doing?
See, and she do that shit on purpose to try to control. See, she do that shit to try to control. See, you don't need to mod for that many people. It's no way that you even modding for that many pages active in that many people's lives. It's no way.
I don't understand why where I'm allowed to mod even bothers or is a thing for other people. I've been on the app for several years. I've built relationships with people. I've helped them on their pages.
You ain't built nothing.
Trust me. Whenever I'm in their spaces, they want me to mod for them. That's why they've given me the badges that I have. The people that have given me my mod badges.
No, you be asking to mod.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do.
No, I don't.
Girl, yes, you do. The people do not be saying, I want Asia to mod. You be asking to mod.
Trina. If you've actually paid attention to all of these situations where I've been triangulated about being a mod, it's always an assumption that I paid. It's always an assumption that I begged. And when you get down to it, if people just simply ask that host always says, I made Asia a mod. For whatever their
Brice
reason.
The only damn person that
I'm
ever
always
said
accused. That. No, it's been several times. I'm always accused of that, but that's not actually true.
Asia.
So did Bryson fire you? Did he finally make the decision to fire you?
Are you talking to me?
Yeah. Trina said she fired.
Well, don't you want to be fired after everything he said?
I don't take this app personally. I really don't. I can't take a lot of y'all seriously. I don't believe a lot of y'all are as mean as you pretend to be.
Won't you just get on? Don't you see what we're trying to get to?
About what?
You be messing up the show in his space, and you be doing the same thing. And Manny, you and Sweet, y'all got that shit bad.
I like Sweet as well.
No, she get on my nerve too. I've been waiting on somebody to do this.
But that's why I'm not a mod in your space, Trina.
I think you blocked on my motherfucking page. So
So then that's what I'm saying. What does what I'm doing in other spaces have to do with you? Why is it such a thing for
Now
everyone
don't play
else?
dumb. Obviously, it have something to do with me. If you muting us, dropping us, what?
See,
You see
y'all
how
don't
you
take
play?
accountability for y'all actions. Y'all really don't. I don't take things personally. If you are swearing and cursing multiple cuss words, disrespecting the host, there are certain
Asia, you want to
things
have a
that you're
platform
going to
so
be dropped
bad.
for or
It's not
muted.
your page. It's not for you to dictate.
If I
Who
were doing
told you
anything
that?
wrong or anything outside of what the host asked me to do when I'm moderating for them, they would say that.
Girl, Manny been said 1,000 times. Let him talk. You steady muting, steady dropping, steady
That's
dropping.
your
What are you talking
assumption.
about?
That's your
But
assumption.
also, Asia, there's been times, and I know
Assumption.
this has happened
This
to
bitch
me.
is
You
a
wouldn't let me
gaslighter.
up. You wouldn't let me up.
See?
That's your assumption. You all speak as if you have
Assumption
access to the data that proves it's always me.
to the
Just because I'm
data.
not going to argue with you guys every time people scream my name 50 million times a day, that doesn't mean it's always me.
She
I just
said we
don't
don't
say
have
anything because I'm tired of it. So any and
Keyona.
everybody goes rogue and it's always blamed on me. That is factual.
Keyona.
Now
She
I
said we
asked
don't
that
have
particular
access to
day.
the
I
data.
asked, and I matter of fact, I said, "Ballhead, let me up," and Ballhead immediately let me up. It was oh God.
Hold on. Shut up. Where my man at? Listen. Y'all not reading the comments. Some probably not Char said in the comments, ask Asia Baby why she blocked her and Brice never told her to block her.
Uh,
I didn't see that. Char, would you like to come
What
up and because I
what is she
didn't.
talking about?
oh, and
That's
that's another
about
thing your ass do. You always act like you don't know what nobody talking about.
Tell her to prove that I blocked her.
Char. You want to come on?
I've never blocked anybody out of the space unless he specifically said get him up out of here. So if she was one of those people, what do you want me to do about it?
But so was she one of those people and you blocked her or you never blocked her at all?
I
Which
don't have a
one?
reason to. Do you see how many
Which
people come
one?
up there
See,
that
Asia?
I
No,
know the
no,
ones that are going to
no.
come up and attack
Which
me? They're
one?
not blocked. I don't even know who she
But
is.
which
So why
one
would I
is it
block
though?
her?
Which one is it?
I just told you if I was instructed. I don't keep tally with these people. I don't care. If he says drop you, you got to get dropped. I don't write it down.
So
I
maybe
don't
you
even know
shouldn't be
who
so
that
quick to
is. So
answer and say what
why
you
would I?
never did. Because it could be
I
fine
know
as a
who's going to come
lie.
up there and mess with me. The women that do it all of the time, I know who they are. I would block them. I don't abuse my
You ain't
moderator
blocked
privileges, no
nobody.
matter what you guys try to say. But
It's
anyway,
not
Key, I came
your
up
page.
here
Okay,
because
we good. We're good. I
okay,
like that
great.
little one thing
Yes,
that
sure I
you
do.
said with Rizzy, so we
It's
good.
it's
That
never
made up for
personal.
everything. That made up for
And
everything.
trust me, listen,
I
I don't
petition.
make.
Look here, I petition for her and Sweet to be
Hey, Bray.
divided everywhere. Shit.
Hey y'all, I was just saying I was one of the people who actually asked Asia Baby to be a mod because she's a good mod. Like I asked her to be a mod, and I
Thank
think
you,
if we
Bray,
had
because
to
I was
pick and
also
choose, we
accused
would.
of that for you.
Yeah, no, I asked her to be a mod, for sure. I think we would definitely pick if we had to pick who we wanted out of spaces.
Okay, I got a question for you, Bray.
What's that?
Who you laughing at me when you said who you want out of space? Because I know y'all are paid people to
No, not
keep
you,
me.
girl.
Okay, because I was about to say y'all paid to keep me out y'all
It
spaces, and
do say who blocked ball head.
I got the hint. Hey, bystander. Oh, you can let people up, honey. No, this is everybody's show. I don't do that whole so and so Braid King. Everybody, you can let up King Braid. You can let up King Ding. You can let up everybody. Hey, Uncle Jen. This we don't, we know respect of persons over here. Everybody can get in this panel. Braid, let me ask you this: when you're not on Battle King, right? When you in the streets and all that. Hey, Icy Bliss, what makes a mod block and mute people when that's what you want? That's what's bringing the people on those days.
What's the question?
I know you fucking lying.
Yeah, what makes a mod block and mute people? Is that what the question
Yeah,
was?
because
What was
that's
the
not what you like on when you on that page and you on that type of time, and then your mods is muting and dropping people. That's hurting the show.
right? We don't do that. Yes, correct. We don't like that.
Do your mods know?
Yeah, which ones do it? They pay. They be paying
Asking.
over here. Yeah, my moms know they pay if they drop somebody for real. And I
So
told them to come over here and let you know if you did want to ever come over here for the rest of this day, you won't be dropped. You're off the limits. Unless you just want me to up it to 100 instead of 25 special.
I don't like pre-drops. I don't mind being dropped in the middle of the show because I could.
That was just a pre-drop one time.
But that's to me is a hint of keep that bitch out my platform. That's how I look at it. But if I'm doing too much in your platform, I should be able to get that work. You know what I mean?
I don't think you do too much on my platform.
I'm gonna just be real. Only person, and she has never called me auntie, never looked at me as auntie, but she had a rule of Keyona can't be dropped. I don't want your money. She told Rizzy, she told Mariah, and that was dying. But it's like when folks be like, "Oh, auntie," but auntie can get that work, free work at that. I don't feel that. I don't like it.
Okay, I'll tell Rizzy. I'll relay the message and stuff.
So how are you gonna fix that? Because you so called run around this app calling me auntie, but you let motherfuckers pre-drop me. That's bullshit.
I just told you you're not gonna get dropped tonight.
I didn't say nigga. I said going forward.
That's forward, ain't it? That's in the future.
You said today.
Girl.
Who bothered? Who bothered, Asia?
Trina.
Oh, okay. Y'all finna tussle again.
Girl, you bothered. Just I said scram. What the fuck?
Damn, I missed when you said scram. I'm sorry. Damn, I missed all of that because I'm on my nephew's ass right now because he allows that bullshit. Excuse me?
Not even paying attention.
That's what I'm saying. ADHD like I'm.
No, I'm not paying attention, girl. Did you want me to say what I said off of mute?
Yes.
I said moderators put the CA downstairs and upstairs as I am breaking.
Okay, I thought you was asking 2 double cheese with extra.
Girl, no.
Ain't nobody bullying your ass. You get on my nerve. And Bella, I got a cake baking for your ass too.
And well, she don't want it.
Bella, are you trying to do this on Sunday? Because girl, I'm gonna
tell him I said what's up. Hey, brother man.
You trying to do this one on Sunday, Bella? Because I'm gonna be in church.
I mean, you already know how it go, kid.
Nobody want to be
up in this box with this white man. I'm about to fuck her up.
But we listen. Go ahead.
Girl.
I'm gonna be in church. When y'all let her come up there and call me every bitch and hoe under the sun on Sunday, just know I'm coming for everybody. Everybody gonna get the
Well, I mean, as far as I'm concerned, she said she wasn't fucking with Brice, but she don't be over there no more.
But she said that, and then you don't let her back over there 2 or 3 days. I said, what kind of bullshit? She said if y'all mention her name over there, she was gonna goddamn report that baby. You let her in there the following Sunday.
I don't take this stuff personal, girl. Hate me today, love me tomorrow.
Coming Sunday just so she can do that because she think I'm gonna be in church and can't either.
Y'all better hope it's a page to have court on.
What the fuck going on here? Trina, what happened?
That sounded like a threat.
Trina, you ain't got nothing against Bella?
You know she rock and roll with the flow of Bryson, so if Bryson mad at somebody, she mad at a motherfucker too, and Bryson been acting like he's mad at Bella.
For what? He made a whole opposition page to protect her.
They just be acting.
Wait a minute. He made a whole page to protect this woman, and he mad with her?
I don't know who mad at who.
Hey,
I don't know about you, but I know about me.
Okay, so let's talk about it. I've been wanting to respect you, Trina, but since that happened, it's been on my mind. What side of the coin are you on? Is it nigga, I did it, I don't give a fuck, have a nice day, or I'm a mother,
with me? I mean, it's always gonna be that with me, Keyona, because it's not like nobody found nothing about me. Bitches went and go figure some shit out that I told. My thing is, for one, like I said, I got a cake baking for their ass because it wasn't too much shit to be proved other than one thing, right? Because it was only one thing said. So, other than that one thing, which was that post, what else could have been proven? So, I don't know what them two had going on. But yeah, like I said, y'all better hope it's a page going on to have court on Sunday.
So you think Bella knew that K-Dub was gonna put you?
No, I don't think Bella knew a damn thing. I'm saying Bella ain't fucking dumb.
Girl, don't blame the host.
Well, I will say this since I have the opportunity. So y'all was talking about a fight. she ended up posting that. I did not anticipate that happening. I'm sorry that happened in front of 2.7 people.
And who is that man?
But nobody seen that coming. We were talking about a fight, and it was supposed to be a clip of her allegedly seeing you supposed to be ducking and dodging. That's what I thought she was about to show. Not that shit that she showed. But you entitled to how you
Okay.
feel. But we was all anticipating something else, not that.
Okay.
So unbake your cake,
No,
baby.
real shit. Like no, like ain't no copping please. I'm on camera straight to your face with it. Nobody seen that coming. Y'all were literally talking about a fight. She claimed that she was ducking and dodging her. She was supposed to be showing otherwise. We was waiting on Brave to show what he had. That didn't happen. So we thought she was going to present that. She presented some other shit. Nobody knew she was going to do that. Swear to God.
Okay, Bella.
I mean,
I normally don't even be believing the motherfucking comments because I
don't have me taking up for you on Friday and pissed off with you on Sunday because, again, I know she's going to try to do that little one thing on Sunday. I'm be in church. That's why I'm like, why? No, HB. Oh. Why she can't come over here so we can do that one thing right now is what I don't understand. She in your live? BK? Hey, cover girl. She in your live, BK?
I just told her if she was over there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so I will go on the record and say that I don't feel like and that happened with me and HB baby. I would go on the record and say I don't feel Bella knew that was coming because again that could have got Bella completely banned for like that could have got her. She'd had to start from scratch. You know what I'm saying? So not next week, not get another page and she could have lost. And I don't know what page she was on. Was it her main page, the one she built up or whatever? But I will say I don't think she had that in the oven. I don't think so. She at the beach.
It's still good. It just happened last week.
She live in Florida. She go to the beach every day.
And Keyona, what is you talking about?
HB supposed to be cussing me out, child.
Oh, I ain't trying to hear that shit. No offense.
I'm supposed to get a good cussing out. And you already know.
Who cares?
They said she hasn't spoke ill of me. Bray King said she did. And is my nephew lying again? Because, you know, he been lying this week, child. He lied on sweet.
I'm hungry.
You out. What all did she say? I mean, it was slight shit, but she was talking shit, talking about you and AJ.
What about her?
Nobody wants you around.
Hey, she may have a point there because I have been paid to stay away. And what now? And what else?
I don't know all the shit. Like I was just
hurt her feelings. Hurt her feelings how? Any fucking way. Ain't nobody hurt no goddamn.
I think it might be time for me to go.
Bye. Get out.
Trina, what's wrong?
I don't give a damn about this. I don't want to hear this shit about this bitch.
Well, Trina, that's why I hit the live button tonight because they said she was on the way, and I was like, well, okay.
Trina's scared that she gonna pull up.
Did you make up with Brice though?
Yeah, me and Brice okay. Yeah.
Okay, good.
Yeah, me and Brice okay. We're fine.
As y'all was warming each other up, I said, damn, what the fuck?
Not warming.
I said, oh man.
From drunk, she didn't speak ill of you. So then when did it get?
It was funny.
You get to the point where I was all this. Okay, who's God's child? Okay, God's child.
That's Brice.
I know you.
Yo. Hey, Trina.
Hey, Brice.
Hey, Trina.
I know you.
Taylor. What's up, Bradley?
Bradley.
Wait a minute, Brice, you was God's child this whole time?
No, not the real God's child. This the fake one. You see, she got red lipstick. And
God's
she got
child is right over here talking about, oh hell no, I'm pissed.
Yeah.
Sorry,
you get one of you next, Bella. You can get a picture of you next, Bella.
She come over here tonight because I want to hear her cuss me out. She said she's gonna cuss me out. I want to hear it.
What y'all doing? What you doing, Keyona?
They said
Live in the
HB was supposed to be cussing me out and reading me down for fit, so I wanted to give her the floor to do so.
And I also
I thought
heard
she
that
was
they
talking about some other shit. She had Asia up here. I thought she was talking about how you fired her.
and I think I heard that they said that you was scared of her. I was like,
Yeah,
no.
I am.
Keyona ain't
Oh,
scared of
Kiana?
nobody.
Oh.
I
Yeah,
am
she ain't scared
terrified
of
of people.
nobody.
Hey, if Kiana wasn't scared of Big Burn, I don't think none of us stand a chance.
Come on, don't bring your big burn up today.
Be quiet. We can only say it once. Move on.
Okay. How y'all doing today on this lovely
We're
Friday?
good. Okay, so
Good, Keyona.
let's break this down.
Go outside,
What's
Brice.
going on, Keyona?
Let's break this down. Can't nobody start anything with me and AJ, and can't nobody start me and HB. HB wanted this shit. That messy male shit, them her thoughts. Let's be goddamn clear. The whole shit we be calling her auntie. Listen, again, I'll say, why ask a question like that instead of saying, why y'all worried about her calling? I called Nitra auntie and I buried that bitch. So yeah, y'all get to call her auntie.
So you feel like the stuff she reading is just her inner
It's
thoughts, and she
her.
just
It's
discovering it.
fucking her. It's her. We know.
Yeah, she just trying to act like it's messy male,
I don't
basically.
have time for that. Because I respect you better if you just say, you know what, bitch, I don't fuck with you.
Right.
But if me and you got good fuck. But all that, I'ma play behind the scene. I don't need that shit. I'm 40 motherfucking 7 years old. Don't do that. And then, like I said, I'm gonna let her get a 1-2 off because somebody sent me something earlier today that told me think about this, and I thought about it, and I'm like, I didn't realize that maybe she feels this way about a certain thing from umpteen years ago or a year ago. I didn't realize she felt.
Oh, brother. Who gives a shit? The devil get in his feelings, the tears still gonna burn because the motherfucker's hot in hell. We don't care. Move on, bitch.
But she
I
did.
just want to say I like that shirt. I like that shirt. I like that shirt. You looking classy. Yeah, you looking classy.
Let me tell you,
Look
Brice. Let me tell you, Brice. Let me tell you, Brice. You know, I had my. Y'all know I do the loans, baby, for the police. My friend who's been a police officer forever.
Oh, you do, Kiana? Help me with my credit. That damn credit
You
card
got
on
the
my tell you
white
the wrong
toes.
floor.
The white toes. Okay, Keyona. Okay.
That was
All right. Now next
Trying
week
to
you
get back
probably
to
gonna be cussing
him.
me
This
out.
job done fucked me up.
Now next week you probably gonna be cussing me out. So it'll probably be, how bad that, how
You
bad that
know,
thing
let me
goes.
tell you something. You want to know who goes to bat for you? My fucking husband.
Tony!
He be like, why y'all mess
Yeah.
with him? Why y'all be dead? I'm like, what the
Real
fuck?
recognize real. Real recognize real. I keep trying to tell him that. I even try to tell Bradley that. You real.
Tony!
Real recognize real,
Next
man.
week you're gonna be
I
talking about
told
him
you.
like a goddamn dog. So shut it up.
Nah,
Where was you at,
I gotta
Kiana?
I was at the mall then. I left my clothes and ran to the mall real quick because I had to take them clothes back to Zara. And motherfucking why Zara, they don't sold that shit in Zara. Just that guy. I mean, I literally bought this shit yesterday and went back to exchange it for a medium shirt. No motherfucker sold the shit already.
Damn, I gotta slim back up. I done got big.
Yeah,
Here's you
that was my
bitches.
store when I lived in Atlanta. That was my store, Zara. Where you was at Perimeter Mall?
Zara do got some nice pieces. Who's that white woman?
That is
No,
my
it's cute.
friend.
Oh, hell
Perimeter.
no.
Oh
That's
The
yeah,
my
cops.
I like friendly
tell you,
people.
I do the closings for the cops, I do the closings for the teachers, I do the closings for the bank.
Okay, so Kiana, you know I gotta ask you.
The bank people literally come to me. They be like,
Kiana, why that lady didn't get you out of that
not
Shit.
true.
jam? Shit.
Not true. I didn't stay in long enough for her to get involved, man.
Oh, do your job, do your part, lady.
I didn't stay in long enough for her to know about that part.
Hey, Keyona, Keyona, do
Hmm.
you know Gestigator is in here?
Yeah, there's no Gene.
Hmm.
What?
Bryson, do you know
Child.
HB is here?
She's where?
I don't know
Okay, then. So I advise you to shut that mouth.
anything. Not a damn thing about that lady. I don't even.
Oh,
Now,
definitely.
now,
She said she
Bryce,
Why
cheated
you
my
on
being
her
whole thing
daughter,
messy
is,
for?
her
I'm
granddaughter.
sorry, Jimmy.
Modeling
I'm
job
sorry.
was
I'm
alright.
sorry, Jimmy. I'm
Bryson,
sorry,
why you
Jimmy.
being messy for?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I've been hanging out with the wrong people lately, and that is why. That's why I'm going back to my neck of the woods and stay over there. And I'm actually trying to go to political talk because I'm.
Are you gonna apologize for eating me up the other day on Tea Time Live?
what happened?
I said Bryce gonna apologize for eating me up on Tea Time Live.
He ate you up on TikTok? Oh my God, Bryson.
Fuck out.
Bryson, why do you do people like that?
Now who the hell is dirty?
Breaking,
The
this
only
my
dirty little
thing.
secret
You
card
was
I
breaking
don't know,
bread with
Tina,
this
but
man.
somebody
Thank
was teaching
y'all.
me
You
I
was
have to love
breaking
a
bread
mother.
with this man this weekend, Break King. Why you be picking on him?
When what? Say that again.
You broke bread with him this
My bad,
weekend.
Jimmy.
Why you picking on him now?
I'm not picking up Bryson. I haven't said nothing to that slobber mouth hoe. I'm
I'm back.
respectfully
I'm
just
back.
ignoring him. Like I'm literally on my live going to the clouds, just chilling. I don't be saying nothing to that boy. I didn't even didn't go to his live for real today. Shit, don't nobody give a fuck about Bryson.
Why you didn't go to his live? Y'all, your brothers, just
No, I was doing gospel and being positive. I did not have time to go over there
Yeah,
and
you know you're
be.
not supposed to sing that song. You ain't shit.
Mm.
give me a kiss. Okay,
I'm glad.
so
I'm glad you instigated made up. I love. Oh, look at Bella. Bella.
Bryson, did you hear what I said?
Well, oh yeah. No, I ain't hear you
I
because
said, are
I had
you
a
gonna say
call.
sorry for eating me up on Tea Time Live? You ain't shit.
When I said you was eating me up in the comments. I seen it. I always see the comments. I just don't read the comments in my own live because I be focused on the topics. But in other people live, I read the comments every single one of them. I don't let one go past me. Not one.
Yeah, now I know.
Yeah.
now, Bryson, I heard you mad with Bella. You made
No,
a
I
whole
ain't.
opposition page for her. How the hell?
No. No, I ain't mad at her. I when I heard about that guy, the dude,
Most hated.
most hated. I didn't know that. I was wondering why it was going to court, knowing that it wasn't no evidence. But I looked at the clips and shit, and I seen that she was she was on his side. So
Oh,
I
Bella,
got to
there's
look.
no.
Hold on, let's slow down real quick, because
Slow
in court
down.
there's no sides. There's
What
no
side
sides.
is he?
Oh,
What
yeah,
happened?
yeah, no side.
I saw what happened. He said
Yeah,
I'm speaking for self. There's no
right.
side to me. I presented what happened. The people spoke to how they felt about what happened, and then they made a decision. So there's no sides in none of this for me. Hence why I'm always going to be in a neutral space. There's no side over here. I'm not
Bella,
siding with T or siding with Bray or
Let
siding
her
with.
talk, nigga. She
I'm
not
So
talking
talking.
there's
to.
no
Let her
side.
know.
I'm
So
talking to Bella. Bella, you
you
got on
need to see
headphones, right?
what's right,
You got
Bella.
on the
That's
headset,
you
Bella.
caught up in the
Yeah, of
bullshit.
course.
Okay, got you. Bella, while you was live discussing most hated, this stupid hoe was on live having the people talking shit. He was like, that's wrong.
That's
You
all I said.
wrong for that.
That's
He just
wrong.
kept screaming, you wrong,
That's
that's
wrong.
wrong.
That's
I
You
mean,
don't
wrong.
but
need to have
Brice,
that
you
as a
ain't no
case.
lawyer. You ain't
Hold
got to
on, for
plead
real.
your
Why
case.
you trying to act like
Hold
You
he
on.
just
literally was
said
over there
you
just kept
just said
screaming,
y'all
it's
was
Right? Can I
wrong.
talk? Can I?
He should think it's
See, that's
wrong.
all
That's
he
all
want to
that
do
hoe
is
kept
talk.
saying. You was
Jesus
over there.
Christ, Lord
He
have
didn't even
mercy.
know what was going on, Bella.
Please, crazy. Jesus Christ. What? Listen, Bella. You got a headset on, Bella.
Yes.
Only thing I was saying is wrong. You wrong. She wrong.
For
It's
taking it
wrong.
into court and
That's
had the
it.
people Bella wrong for that. She man, that's wrong.
Right.
Even
Because
them
I didn't see.
accusations. Yeah, y'all was over there talking shit, ho.
All
I
right.
saw it.
All right. I wasn't talking shit. I just said it
So
was wrong. It was wrong.
you don't think Bella should have had the case?
Uh, people choose what they want to do. I just felt like that if we know that this is a lie, like the more people hear about it, the bigger it gets. So, but it's accountability court at the end of the day. And I actually watched it, and it was fair. Everything, it was fair. It was good, and it was fair. I didn't look at it. I wasn't there. I was in
So who
alive in
you
some.
feel like Kappa was wrong or most
Yeah,
hated?
yeah, yeah,
But not
yeah,
even
yeah.
so hard to see. So, Keyona, this is why I was intentional with not saying names, because people get hung up on the who and not the what. The what is the way it happened. It shouldn't have happened the way that it did. Whatever she was told a year ago about this man did not line up to what he presented online. So it's like, okay, when you present something like that, he was forced to speak to it, but his friends were saying, oh no, you should have ignored that. You should have. And it's like, but when it was you, so that's why I was like, that's why I presented the case of 2-for-1, HB is Squall. So you can hear why they're having these differences. When it was Squall, he was like, oh, hell no, you saying that you didn't feel comfortable with it? So when it was you wanted people to understand you, here you are, but this man is being accused of being an SO, and you were advocating for him to shut the fuck up publicly? It made no sense. Speak to the what, not the who. And that's why I was presented that way. Y'all gotta let me get the cases out before
Right.
getting mad as you hear.
Yeah, yeah.
Y'all
You
gotta
was.
stop doing that.
But
I
what
know.
Exactly,
about the
Bella.
fact that she
Exactly, Bella.
has evidence? This is what she's saying, and she has evidence that what he gave y'all is not truthful. So now you guys have all slid his way, and you may not have the whole picture.
And I did talk about that in court. I said, are you aware that she's saying that the information she was given is not what you presented to us? He said, well, he's saying he don't know what information she was given because a girlfriend came up to confirm that's who he say he is. He presented his ID. I'm like, so damn, he went out his way to make a fake ID and have his girlfriend or ex-girlfriend come up and say this is who he is. What's going on? So that's going to be a continuance. It's only going to be a continuance based on what's put out later by the other party. Our debris. Oh, thank you, sweetheart.
So, hey, darling. So my thing is, okay, you knew she was saying that she had information, but she couldn't. She had to do more research before she docked someone. But why didn't we hold off and to see?
Yes, the problem is the name he claimed that he gave, the moment his ex-girlfriend came up to confirm it, the moment he showed his ID, it's like, well, wait a minute. Then what lengths did this man go to conceal who he really is? So if it's going to be a continuance, it's going to be a part two, let it be a part two. But as of for now, we cannot ignore the what. That's why I didn't say that woman's name. It's not about who accused who or what, is the what. When you make that type of accusation over here, we know how quick, as soon as something is put on you, they're going to run with it. He felt like he had to do damage control right then and there, and that's what he did. So for him to no different here. If somebody says some wild shit like that right in there about you, you're going to feel the need to go into protection mode of self. This is your reputation. But his friends to feel like he was wrong for defending himself while actively defending themselves weeks ago, that's what the audience was speaking to. It was like, well, how you telling him he's wrong? And his accusation was worse than what the fuck was worse than yours. You get what I'm saying? It's like when it's you wanted people to understand why you was upset, but when it was him, it's like, oh no, talk about it behind the scenes, have a conversation in private. But the accusation was out loud. It did not align. It didn't make sense. No different than Squall accusation. It was out loud. He felt the need to address it right then and there. What's the difference?
Well, okay, I hear what you're saying, but could the case have been, hey, you guys don't want, like, you wanted something off your name a couple weeks ago. Why are you upset when someone else wanted off their name? Because the way I'm gonna be real with you, the way the case went down, and I talked to Cap, I was like, it looks like to me they're trying to make you out of a liar, and nobody likes to be made out of a liar.
Well, I can say this. Can I say this?
That's not how the case was presented. I can honestly say that.
Yeah,
it wasn't
that's what
like that.
It was that way though. You look in the comments, everybody was reading Capital Rod at, like, you know, she's a liar. She's been doing this. Kappa need to apologize. And I'm like, that shouldn't even been the case.
But that was what people.
Do you have the right to get stuff off your name? You know what I'm saying? If something is brought out, do you feel like nobody should quiet you or calm you down or shut you up when you're trying to get an allegation off of you?
But that's how it presented unto Keyona. What people decided to do in the comment section is what a lot of people are gonna hate on Kappa regardless. So at the end of the day, I feel like how she presented the case was she played Squall's part, and then she said, "How the hell are you saying that he shouldn't have defended himself when 5 days ago you were screaming about the fact that, hey, well, look what happened with me and Rose? And I was in the comment, I was like, wasn't Squirrel screaming about this shit 5 years ago? That's how she presented the case. She did not present the case like Kappa was lying. Well,
I beg to differ because it was about what y'all was saying. Hold on. Hear me out. It was saying it's the who and not the what. So it made it out to the comments like, y'all want him to shut up because Kappa accused him of doing this shit, not because of what it is. And that's when, you know what I mean?
I'm not gonna hold you. I didn't see it like that. How I saw it was her, because even I was like, how the fuck is again, when I listen to stuff, I listen to stuff to hear. Just like when you came when you came on the panel and everybody was in the comments talking about, well, Keyona, I'm like, how the fuck is Keyona wrong when we just heard actively that Keyona did not do anything that fucking day? Just like when she played the clip, I heard Squirrel saying, "Oh, you shouldn't have done anything." And I'm sitting over here in the comments, and I'm hearing, okay, well, I'm in the comments talking about, well, why the fuck is Squirrel saying that when 5 days ago you was just screaming? And that's how that was the next thing Bella said right after that. And she was like, "Do y'all think that it was?"
And I totally agree with. I feel like here's the thing. He had every right to defend himself. He had been a fucking fool, especially on this side. Hey, Roadrunner, he'd been a fucking fool on this side not to, especially with an allegation of that magnitude. However, it got off of him defending himself, and it got on. It looked like it was finna be a Kappa hate train. That's what it seemed like was starting to form.
Let me. Can I say this, Kappa? Hold on, Bella. Hold on. Wait. Hold on, Bella. Hold on. I felt the same way.
Sorry.
I felt the same way.
Who disconnected? Trina, bring your ass back up here.
I felt the same way too. When I was live and they came in my comments and they were saying that, that's what made me mad. I'm like, this wrong. AJ came up and AJ was like, nah, the case is going on. They're presenting the evidence. Is not what you think it is. It's not what they came in here and said it was. And when I got off of live, I ended up looking at the clip later on. I was like, this was good. This was fair. This was right. That was it on that. But I felt the same way like that. And to this defense, and I'll say this, and I like Kappa. I really do like Kappa. I really do. Kappa would have dropped that shit. Kappa dropped everything on Blaze. Any chance she get, she would have dropped that shit on that boy, no matter what it is. She even got pictures of me up there clowning on me like a dog. She would have dropped that shit if the boy did it. If she had it and he done it, she's gonna do it. That's just what it is. And that's my 2.2 on that. If I gave you 2.2,
I don't know Kappa to be a liar. I feel like Kappa knows that. I feel like Kappa has been extremely careful because she said several times this is like doxing somebody.
Right.
So I think what she's doing
made it scary. Like she was saying, I gotta do it a certain way because it's like I'm gonna dox somebody.
Correct. So, but I don't think I like again. Now I'm a one pony. If I'm looking at something, I look at it entirely. I don't think Bella was trying to like say, "Oh, I think Kappa's wrong." She presented it like this is what Squirrel was saying, and now you here doing this. That's
but people will tell Kappa stuff. And Kappa would. I don't believe Kappa is a lawyer, but people will tell her something. That's how me and Kappa. That's how I and Kappa got into it because somebody in the comments told Kappa this is an oracle. Some lady named Oracle from Kappa heydays that Kappa was beefing with. That's why Kappa latched on like that because of what somebody told her. Not that she just lied on that. She didn't lie. It's somebody told her. I seen it with my own eyes. They was like, that's the white tea lady named Oracle. Behind. That's why the nigger word was called. So it can go ahead and feed her into it. That's all that was. But she latched on to that shit from a trusted source telling her. And one of the llamas were the one added Kappa. That's when Kappa wasn't arguing back. She was like, shut the hell up. When Art was arguing with Kappa from the comments, just fucking with trolling her, she was laughing and clowning. But as soon as she said, somebody wrote her and said, that's Oracle, Kappa latched on like a goddamn mad cat. And she didn't let go. And that's how it blew up out of proportion. And that was the same
thing. This is why I didn't want the case to be Kappa versus Mohit, because I need people to focus on the what. What happened? What happened is two people had a conversation, and HB was asking some real ass questions. Okay, so Squall, how would you feel? Matter of fact, not how would you feel. You know how I felt because it happened to you, and you wanted everybody to understand you when it was you, but you're supposed to be his friend, and you're telling him to shut up and be quiet after. Yeah. Yep, thank you. But you're asking him to be quiet after that was put out there publicly. Some things cannot be addressed privately. It has to be
I agree.
right then and there.
I
So
agree. I definitely agree
I
about that.
it's that conversation I wanted everybody to focus in on, which is why I did not say type of names intentionally. People have a habit of focusing on the who and neglecting the what. I was very intentional with my case. So for it to Brice, I'm glad you're admitting that you didn't see it through first, because a lot of people do that. Y'all hear what the subject is and immediately get mad and don't even hear the case
I'll
through.
be honest with you. When you started the case, I was like, "Fuck." She's, Blaze has convinced
Give
her to
me a
come for Kappa.
chance. I, when
I
I say
listen. Y'all know I keep it a whole 100. I am not gonna say nothing behind the scenes I won't say out loud. I was like, Blaze done convinced this girl to come out to this lady. You know what I mean? And that's fucked up. So okay, all right. Hey, I stand correct.
I don't inherit other people's beats. And that's another thing. If me and you be cool, we ain't had no issues, we ain't do shit in the first place, why the fuck am I gonna go switch up on you because the person standing next to you don't like me? Have your own mind. Stop inheriting other people's beats.
Amen.
Stop this shit.
I agree there. Okay, so now if one Kappa drop what she drops, and I'm glad it didn't get no more smoke this week. It just died down. When she drops what she dropped, y'all make y'all decision at that point. Y'all make y'all decision if y'all feel he has done these things. Y'all make y'all decision if y'all feel he hasn't. But I feel like she should still get an opportunity to drop what she, like I said, she has to do it in a strategic way. She could be doxing another person. And y'all know it's some crazies over here. You know what I'm saying? So let her do her thing. And when it's time, she will do it. She will do it. So don't assume just because she didn't do it immediately that it ain't nothing there. Don't assume that. That's all I'm saying. Does that make sense?
I think it makes sense. Guilty until proven innocent. Until you're innocent until proven guilty or something like that. I think everybody's just waiting for the evidence. But
ain't nobody been smoking on him this week, so everybody can wait. And ain't nobody been like, "Ooh, most hated, you SA or no." Nobody.
Hey, can I ask you this, Keyona?
What's up?
They said he showed his ID. He showed his name. So how are you doxing somebody? How are you in court or wherever he showed it at? They said he showed his ID. So how could you can't dox her if you already doxed yourself? Like that ain't doxing,
wait,
right?
when did he show his ID?
I wasn't in there to see that. However, I heard about it.
I never seen it either. I heard about it. I heard that
in court. He did not show his ID in court. No, he did not.
I don't know where he did, but they said he showed his ID.
He didn't show his ID in court, but he verbally said he showed his ID on the live that he was accused of.
Oh, okay.
Yep. So whenever he did that, that's when Squirrel and them got upset. Like, you a fool. You shouldn't have done that. But what I'm asking is, he went great lengths to make a fake. I need y'all to understand what's happening. He made a fake ID. He got his ex-girlfriend to come to the live and lie for him just to cover up him being a potential SO. Like, that's another conversation happening. But he said in real time, they looked him up right then and there with the name that he provided verbally and with his ID. Nothing came up. So we have to present that as
well, that makes it a difference. Then if he showed his ID in the live, well, will it still be considered doxing though? Because he only said he
doxed himself to protect his name.
Okay, y'all. Okay, I think y'all missing the point. What I'm saying, y'all got to remember something. She believes it's not him. So if she puts that person and their info out, then that means she believes she's doxing who she feels is the real person. So you just can't say, well, okay, well, he says he's this, and I'm going to dox that. And it comes, you know what I'm saying? That's how she feels. She feels if I put this info out, I will be doxing the actual real person.
So she believes he's innocent.
No, she believes he's okay. All right, let's say okay.
I'm sorry, I'm eating. I'm sorry. Let me shut up.
Okay, like for instance, with the Morilla situation, right? I had an attorney say that Morilla was Jasmine Green, right? And Susu and others said no, she is Tisha Greer. I felt bad because thankfully I only had great things to say. I was like, you crazy bitch, but you know what I'm saying? You beautiful, you're nice looking, you're awesome in real estate. So I didn't worry about the backlash. But for a brief second, I was like, thank you, God. Because I'd be like, bitch, you ain't nothing in real estate. Then I mean, I would have doxed the real Marilla. Not the real Marilla, but the real Jasmine, thinking I'm talking about Marilla.
Hey, Keyona, but when you're accused of SA or anything like that, you are already on a registry.
You are.
So nobody can never dox you. You're already there, no matter what. So if you are doxing the wrong person still did that wrong act. So you're still there, no matter what. There ain't no way around it.
You know what, Bryson? I don't know what you're smoking on tonight, but damn. That makes sense.
That's why I said that wouldn't make. That's why I said that wouldn't make sense on Keyona, because it's either one or the other. She believes that he's innocent, and she potentially may be doxing the wrong person. Well, it wouldn't be doxing, but she probably got the wrong information, or it is him.
So QL, stay right there. It sounds like whatever information she was given, the reality unfolded on that live. He showed his ID. He was willing to put himself and his family at harm's risk the moment he showed his ID with his address. We don't know who else got a problem with Most Hated. So now at this point, anybody show up at his door, that's why we said he doxed himself. He put himself in harm's way now to prove he's not an SO. That's what the problem was. So he went great lengths to prove that he never did the stuff he was accused of.
Now that I did not know. I did not know he put his ID out there. That's a completely different conversation. That means that if he put his ID out there and y'all, whoever did research,
he felt need to put his name out there to protect his reputation, his character, his name. So if his name is being defamed by saying, yo, I was told you're an SO, this is the information I was given, and then he has to prove right then and there, that's just a lie. Here's where I'm at, and this is who I am. He just put himself in harm's way because we don't know how many people heard that accusation get put on him. It's greater than the who that said it, it's the what that happened, and he felt the need to go great lengths. What is the lesson in this? Make sure we have the information accurate before just saying what's brought to you out loud. That could have been a conversation held behind the scenes because we had to do that publicly. Let's not focus on the who, it's the what that happened. He doxed himself, put himself in harm's way to prove he did not do what was accused of him. And I'm not focusing on Kappa because somebody brought her the wrong information. So now you got to ask, well, what was your intent when you brought that information and didn't do your fact check? Because he fact checked in front of everybody on an actual lie. That you cannot ignore the facts.
That's a great point. That is a great point.
I'm going to let Shar go, and then I'll say, go ahead, Shar, babe.
Hey, y'all, I'm going to be really quick because it's not only the what, it's also the who in this situation. Because if you remember a couple weeks ago with the Squirrel situation, I don't have no problems with Kappa, but I just noticed complete hypocrisy. In that live where she was being given the details about what happened with Rose and Squirrel, she kept saying, you can't say a man just makes you uncomfortable. You need to go heal. You need to do this, and that. You can't just accuse a man of making you uncomfortable and he did nothing to you. You can't put that on a black man. Y'all can't do that. Our black men face so much in this society. She was all for black men, right? Because she felt bad for Squirrel when it wasn't even the case that Rose said that about Squirrel, right? But now with the Most Hated thing, Kappa had said that she was sitting in boxes with Most Hated several times. In Nisha Live and other people live, Most Hated is always around, right? Most Hated is a troll. He always go at Kappa. Kappa never really snap back at him. They play around, back and forth. So for her to get that upset to throw out that he's a pedo with absolutely no proof to back it up, and then everybody saying, oh, Kappa not going to throw it out without proof. I don't know her to be a liar. She lied on the man. It ain't like nobody had done research on Most Hated or he been fucking with Kappa for so long that she had done research on him. Because if that was the case, Kappa would have had a drag talk live and she would have exposed all Most Hated information. She threw it out without.
It will expose who the real person is that he called out. That's what y'all.
When
I
have
had to say that.
anybody, including Kappa, ever cared about the other people when it's something as sensitive as SA? If we know that it's a creep on this app that we be having in our boxes, everybody would have exposed that, Kappa included. It ain't no I'm trying to protect the other person, because you could protect the other person and still show a charge that he's been charged with.
So there
You
was
get
an
what I'm
issue that was
saying?
going on.
It's just a harmful thing to put on Most Hated. I don't like the man. He trolled the fuck out of me. I don't like him.
I don't have
But
a
I'm
problem with
never
Sweathead. I did not know that he had actually provided his actual ID. That's number one. Number two, I didn't go out here doing research on no fucking body. I ain't got time to do that shit. I don't even do research when y'all, when me and y'all get back to it. I just look at your picture and just start dragging the fuck out of you. My thing is I've known Kappa to be a type of person. I did not know he did all that shit. Let's be honest. Kappa, when that man came out here and said that he lied about the whole situation with his the situation that happened where he was trying to scam people to get his child the thing. Yeah, I remember I was a person that said that don't make fucking sense. People was dragging the fuck out of me and said I was lying. Come to find out, the whole time I was telling the fucking truth, and Kappa was the person that backed me up. That's why I said I'm
I'll
not.
holler
I
at you
don't
later,
know.
Keon. Okay.
Man was literally
Gotta
on
go.
live
Bye,
stream.
y'all.
The
I'm
man
not.
was damn near crying, thinking about his nieces and nephews. And the moment it was said, like, he damn near broke down on
Bella, none of this was given to me when I came to. I didn't know any of that. I did not know any of that when I came in. My focus was what the hell. I was like, why the fuck is Squall saying that he shouldn't be able to defend himself when somebody said that he is a sexual predator? I'm
Well,
going to defend myself
and
by
that's
any
what the
means
case
necessary.
was.
That's what the
I
case
would
was.
say
I did
like
not know
this.
anything that happened prior. I didn't know he cried. I didn't know his ID was showed. I'm thinking. This needs to be
I'm gonna
shown.
say this. Back when Tony was in the streets, and I know licenses are totally different now than they are then. They are now, electronic or whatever. But back when Tony handed me his driver's license, right, and picture, and that was what he used when he got stopped by the police. No, I'm sorry, I had it wrong. It had his picture, and it had his picture, his brother's name. That's how it was. His brother's info, but his picture. So he was ready for all the questions. He was ready, like he had it down pat. Date of birth, blah 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 blah. Add blah blah, you know what I mean? Blah, 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 all of the above, because that's the identity that he had to take on in the nick of time, or in, you know what I mean? So you guys say, well, he showed his ID. If that's the identity that he's taking on, and I'm not saying he has, I'm just giving y'all another opportunity to see it from a different perspective. Then him showing that ain't shit, because he like, nigga, I've been showing this at the airport. I've been showing this, when I get stopped by the police. I've been showing this. So I'm this person. God damn it.
All right, let's take it a step further. When you are a security worker, you have to get fingerprinted.
That's
See,
true.
it's a lot of things that's why I said, man, I really wish that it didn't play out that way, because I'm only speaking to the facts. I don't need nobody thinking, oh, I'm only saying it because it's happened. No, I'm saying it didn't have to be her. It's the situation at hand. The man works a security job. You have to be fingerprinted. They're going to run the databases in its entirety. It's
You're right.
okay to admit that you made a mistake. The information you were given was wrong, and it's okay. We're not going to get it right every time. Once you realize the mistake that was made, it's okay to correct it. If you feel like, well, you know what, I fucked up, and he said what he said about me, so fuck him anyway, that's cool too.
Right.
But to flat out ignore all the facts because of who, that's not right, Steve.
Well, here's the thing. We can only judge future behavior by past behavior. We don't know. I understand what you're saying, Duda. We don't know Kappa to be a liar and we know a lot of these motherfuckers just fabricate shit over here. Like,
And this is why I say it's based on who
but
sent her
she's
that
not
text. It
one
might
of
have
them
been.
that has a
So
history of
whoever sent it to
fabricating
her
stuff.
just got it wrong. I'm not. Never once have I blamed her. Is she said she was given information, so why would I blame her? She was given information, and it come to find out it was wrong information, and so make sure we get this shit right because we fucked up this time. It's okay to say we fucked up.
I mean, I'll leave that to her. I'll leave, I'll leave that to her. And as far as Squirrel is concerned, let me say this. He'd have been a motherfucker if a couple weeks ago, when all that situation was going on, Kappa wasn't coming to his aid. And I just found this out yesterday when I was doing my credit live. It seems as though, I don't know Squirrel, but he said his VA counselor. So that means he's a vet. Do y'all know those people really rock for each other? Do y'all know they have a camaraderie that normal people could not even understand? Do y'all understand that? So Kappa looked at it like, this another soldier. This is my vet buddy. This is someone that I would be in the trenches with if we was in uniform.
But I think that's the problem, Auntie Keyona. I think it's the fact that we can't. I think that's what I was saying earlier today, is that a lot of you guys are scared to tell your friend you're wrong. In that situation, again, it was a bad bone. Rose never even said that. Let's because that's what Char said. Rose never even said that. On top of that, if somebody says, I feel uncomfortable, the way you was cussing everybody out, there was no reason for that. Then on top of that, you have a man that was basically saying, oh, you are a P3DO. You telling him to shut the fuck up. That don't make no sense. That makes no sense.
I'm only saying this. If Squirrel had sat back and said nothing, it probably would have violated some real soldier oath. Yes, he could have checked her on the back end and be like, hey sis, I think you're wrong. But on the front, and people look like they come on a hate train. And the same for myself. She's come to my aid and my defense. I don't know her to be a liar. I've seen her people run up under her, the Gens and the K-Dubs and all them. I've seen her say, listen, y'all don't do that. Blah, 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 to, in my defense. So I feel like I'd be a motherfucker if I didn't say, hey, y'all wait till the lady bring her evidence out. You know what I mean? Don't just have a hate train on her. You feel me? So that's where I'm coming from.
And I don't even though I disagree with what Kappa did, her track record has proven to me for her to be a decent person. Like Bella said, sometimes we misstep. All of us on this panel has done some messed up stuff on this app, right? We done said something out of the way to somebody, might have said something about somebody's kids, hurt somebody's feelings, mess up their mental health, no matter what. But I think that if she comes out and the information is just not correct, I think most haters will be open to her apologizing, and people will understand that sometimes we just get brought bad bones, and it could teach Kappa a lesson. It gonna teach all us a lesson. And then if she is able to prove that it's him or some factual information, then everybody's gonna move accordingly, and we all just owe her an apology. You know what I mean?
Okay, hear me out.
Her to be
Hear me
out
out,
as a bad
Sean.
person.
How much now? You used to kick it over there on the morning show, and y'all would battle every day. That was 5 days a week for sport. How many times have you heard somebody that was battling and they said XYZ about somebody, and the next time you battled with them, you used that same ammo?
Not me. All my shit was original. Everything I said.
I have seen it done, but I would never. I'm not a person that goes as low as to calling somebody a pedophile or something like that. Even if I know they did something like that, I'm just not going to engage with that person. I'm not going to go that low and repeat something like that. But I get what you're saying. Like it'll.
Because that's what we do over here. Look at the house in Virginia thing. I didn't make that up out my head. And I didn't assume that because of his lifestyle. It was brought on the app. Go low, we go lower. That's what happens over here. So if someone brought her that.